Welcome back, everybody, to another dicondissectional production hosted by Deathstroke9. Today we're going to be reacting to Porcupine Tree, arriving somewhere, but not here. Now, first, I want to say I've become a huge fan of Stephen Wilson and Porcupine Tree since being introduced to them with the song Anesthetize, and then listening to that entire album that Anesthetize came off of. And now I've listened to that album many, many, many times. It's a freaking incredible album. And yeah, a lot of people have requested this song off the album Deadwing. And a lot of people have also requested that I listen to the full album in absentia. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that, but I think if you're a fan, you probably know what I'm talking about, hopefully. But yeah, anyway, thank you for joining me. Today we're checking this song out, Arriving Somewhere But Not Here. Such a cool name for a song. It's 12 minutes long, this prog group, so that's to be expected. I'm excited. Let's get into this. 3, 2, 1.
Never stop the car on a drive in the dark. Never look for the truth in your mother's eyes. Never trust the sound of rain upon a river rushing through your ears. Arriving somewhere, but not here. Did you imagine the final sound as a gun? Or the smashing windscreen of a car? Did you ever imagine the last thing you'd hear as you faded out was a song?
Love the bass.
Arriving somewhere, but not here. All my designs simplified, all of my plans compromised.
It's really pretty.
And all of my dreams sacrificed.
Let's go. Sorry. 3, 2, 1. Continue. Really like that. Vocal line. Gave me chills. That was beautiful. We got a piano.
Did you see the red mist block your path?
Really scared me right there.
Did the scissors cut away to your heart? Did you feel the envy for the sons of mothers tearing you apart? Arriving somewhere, not
Bass in the background was awesome again. It's fading out, isn't it? Want it to fade out, dang it. Didn't want it to fade out. Beautiful. Alrighty. That's why I love Porcupine Tree. That heavy section, man, that was awesome. And then how the heavy section went into the classical guitar with the piano in the background. That was just beautiful. Let us first heap praises on Porcupine Tree. Oh, wow. First comment is I feel jealous of whoever gets to listen to this for the first time. There you go. Love this made me feel. Yeah, yeah. The song reminds me of my ex's dad. He introduced me to Porcupine Tree. Okay. My ex was awful. But I still miss his dad sometimes. He had the best taste in music and helped form mine. This is not a song, it's an experience. Oh my god, where has this been all my life? First time listener, 2020. I'm 34. How have I not known about these guys? Coming from someone who's a Tool fanatic, this stuff is mind-blowing. This could be one of the greatest songs ever written. I got introduced to this by a Tool fan. Yeah, this isn't even their best song. You need to check out Opeth. Yes. Oh, wait. I'm gonna replay one bit. The guy from Opeth did this part. the other, not all that long ago, let me see if I have it with me here. I might not. And if I don't, then whatever. I'll show it another time if I cannot find it. It seems as though I cannot at the moment. Whatever. All right, I'll find it another time. But yeah, I got Opeth put out like an anniversary edition of their album Blackwater Park, and I got it for myself. So yeah, I've got the CD with like some cool liner note stuff, and I got a shirt too. I was like in a bundle together. So yeah, soon we'll be doing more Opeth at some point. But anyway, this song, yeah, Porcupine Tree. Some beautiful stuff there. The song was kind of sad sounding. So let's see. Following the so this is from a concept album. Okay. Following the concept album, the song details the death of our protagonist. Oh, geez. All right. The protagonist's demise could be attributed to religious murderers, terrorists, as religious violence is talked about extensively in the previous song, Halo. Interesting. Never stop the car on a drive in the dark. Never look for truth in your mother's eyes. Never trust the sound of rain upon a river rushing through your ears, arriving somewhere, but not here. This verse explains why the motherly tendency to lie about little things in order to make her son and daughter feel better about something, so when looking for the truth, she is not a reliable source. The victim's spirit leaves her body. It arrives somewhere, heaven, hell, limbo, but not the place where the narrators or the killers or the victim's killers are. All my designs simplified, all of my plans compromised, all of my dreams sacrificed. Near death, all life expectations, compositions, intentions, and dreams of us are torn apart. And so a complex design is ripped till it's nothing but essence. A well-thought plan are now near death, facing much more difficulties to carry out and are almost irrelevant. All the dreams are now left behind and forgotten in order to embrace death. Ever had the feeling you've been here before, drinking down the poison the way you were taught? Ever thought from here on in your life begins and all you knew was wrong, arriving somewhere but not here? Note that now that the speaker has seen that there is life after death, he now realizes that a lot of the things he was taught about life and what comes after it were wrong. Maybe he even told there isn't life after death, and now he knows he was taught wrongly about it. This follows the biblical theme in other songs such as Lazarus, as the Bible clearly talks about life after death, judgment, and reward for believers in Christ. Yeah. Seeing as Stephen is an atheist, this evangelical piece of propaganda seems misguided. An artist using Christian imagery doesn't mean he or she is a Christian. Okay, this is the worst and laziest interpretation of a lyric I've ever read on this site. I mean, just because someone's an atheist doesn't mean that they're not the Lazarus, as far as I know, is a pretty direct reference. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. All interpretation. Then we come to all of my plans compromised. This line refers to how the plans and ideas the speaker had and how by his death they are now useless, redundant, and vain. Compromised. This word makes it a little open to interpretation, as some of his plans might have been important or of substantial value, and that is the reason he says they are compromised. In all of my dreams. Beautiful example of the lyricism that Stephen Wilson is known for. The line ends abruptly. Or rather, it doesn't end, emphasizing the fact that he was not able to fulfill his dreams because of his death. The lines express his sorrow and disappointment which rose out of his inability to achieve his dreams. And a guitar solo, played by lead singer and one of the main composers of all the music of Opeth. Go Opeth. Did you see the red mist block your path? Did the scissors cut away to your heart? Is that literal? Could be a reference to scissors cutting out your anger from Shallow, another song on the album. Perhaps the scissors represent the burdens of society and they cut so deep they ended the protagonist's life. Did you feel the envy for the sons of mothers tearing you apart, arriving somewhere but not here? I love this line, arriving somewhere but not here. That's something about Porcupine Tree, and I can't even put like my finger on it, and you guys wouldn't be able to either. It's something, there's either a memory or it's attached to like a time period in my life or certain thoughts that I've had. I'm not sure what it is, but it makes me feel a little bit nostalgic for something. It takes me back to something. A lot of the music of Porcupine Tree does, and it's very weird actually how it does that. A lot of their music is pretty depressing too, but man, it's really good. All right, that's Porcupine Tree, arriving somewhere but not here. Absolutely incredible song. Yeah, thank you to the people who requested this. Sucks that Deadwing is a concept album. That reminds me of the one time I reacted to Marillion, and it was like the end of an album that was a concept album. Yeah, but glad to have experienced this piece of music. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos. Deathstroke 9 out. See you guys soon. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and all that. It does help. I appreciate it.